sound should be okay by now. This is, I believe, episode 24 of NBA 2K22. As you can see, season 2 began yesterday. Today I'll be continuing my career to VC grind with my sharpshooter. There won't be a lot of voice in this stream. It's just to respond to any comments.
be sure to include your gamer tag in the video, pic, or in the post. The submissions with the best stats will go up for a vote, and the 2K community will decide which player deserves to be on 2K TV. So take the challenge, share your results, and you just might be invited to appear on the show. Jumping into the game this week, you'll find a ton of new content in Season 2, so let's start with My Career.
Content if you buy VC.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Plenty of emotion in that touching rendition of the Star-Spangled Banner. And with that, we'll be right back. Thanks for spending your Friday afternoon with 2K Sports and the NBA. Our game tonight featuring the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Chicago Bulls. Hi everyone, I'm Brian Anderson along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our distinguished analyst. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Allie, take it away.
VA technology is moving faster than ever. The new thing? Collectible highlights trading online. The players are taking notice. Shooting guard CJ McCollum said, quote, "A lot of players are inquiring about it. I've grown closer to the non-fungible tokens, trying to figure out what moments I should buy." Guys, he's a believer.
Boy, he is a big thinker, no doubt about that. Good reporting there, Allie. So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. DeMar DeRozan is out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then it's MP. And it's Ball in at the point. And for the Warriors, Wiggins and Green, the 3 and the 4. Then it's Thomas Bryant. Then it's Klay Thompson. And it's Hill in at the 1. Well, Grant, you were a master of meshing with your teammates. How key is being on the same page early in the year?
Oh, it's so important, especially early in the season. Teams that can come together and mesh as a core have a great advantage at the start of the season.
And MP just recently received a big first-time honor, being named the NBA's Player of the Month.
I think a lot of people saw this one coming. And now that he's had his first taste, I bet MP is already thinking about earning his next Player of the Month award, too.
Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Pass to Ayton. MP right side. Let's go with a 3, and he buries his first look.
Creating space for his offense, just one of the things that MP does well.
And the Warriors with possession. It's a 3-point game. A tough loss coming against San Antonio in their last game.
And that was a tough loss. 1 or 2 breaks go their way, and it's a totally different outcome.
Yeah, really a game that they should not have lost, but sometimes, even when you play your best, it might not be good enough.
Now here's Ball. LaVine with it. Now Thompson defending. 6 on the shot clock. And the basket by MP.
And what an answer that time. That's a play that gets a team fired up. Nothing like MP getting his teammates a little energy.
Here's Hill doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. They double-team Thompson over MP. That shot missing. Now Chicago takes it the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them. They were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his first foul. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. And here is Hill. 29 points for him last game against San Antonio.
He also did a masterful job in that game of drawing a lot of fouls, so he's creating havoc for the defense.
Now here's MP. Here's the three. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
About Clay missing 2 years of his prime and how much, not just the Warrior organization, but the NBA was robbed of his great play.
Here's MP. And the Bulls get it back. Ayton. Tries again. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Ayton's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
And you talk about Thompson. Brent, you think about that 37-point quarter, more than 60 points in 3 quarters.
You just start seeing him getting into that rhythm, hitting shots from everywhere. And the best thing about it is that the Warriors guys keep finding him. They want to feed Klay Thompson and watch him go off.
Now here's Ball. Here's DeRozan. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
You see right there, that is why everybody is still very high on Lonzo Ball. Has a sixth sense for when to dish it.
DeRozan against Green.
That is what I'm talking about. Man, you don't see Clay get up like that all that often. That was impressive.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And here's MP from outside. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. There are fans that hate on Draymond Green, but nobody can deny he's a winner.
I mean, he is a winner. He's found success at every level. He gives everything to the team, and of course, he has the rings to talk all he wants.
So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. 1:05 left to play in the first quarter. And that one's good. Green.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
White for 3. That one falls. Coming off the Vucevic feed.
Back-to-back threes. Making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Hill with it. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to Toscano. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3-second violation. Bulls basketball.
Chicago leading. MP with it. And it's Hill picking him up now.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
34 seconds left in the first quarter. Green against MP. Back to White. Inside. Goodrich. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the first. Outside, Hill. The layup misses. He got it off in time. MP getting it done for Chicago. Torching the Nets. Hitting 4 from distance that quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside.
Got a power saving message on my TV. Hang on a second. Get it up.
Defense pretty lost.
And so in the game for the Bulls, they've got MP. Also Kobe White out there. Nikola Vucevic is out there with Talen Horton-Tucker. Chicago has gone a perfect 5 for 5 from deep tonight.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Cavaliers just played phenomenal. He ended up with 44 points and was on point from deep. He had his handprint all over that game. Put up some big numbers. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, BA. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Goodrich can't hit.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Hill against Vucevic. Nice D from Vucevic. And for the Bulls, they're shooting 67% for the game. Just outstanding. The dunk with a foul on top of it. So strong.
What a find. MP setting up the easy bucket.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
I also like on the offensive end how they're working to get the ball into the paint, into the teeth of the defense. They've created a lot of high percentage shots so far.
Brad, your dad played pro football. Do you think that players who grew up around pro sports have an advantage?
Yes, BA. Obviously, being around a professional athlete, understanding the dedication, the sacrifice, the work that goes into it, really, I think, helped me at an early age as I was developing in a different sport.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Green for three, and it's Chicago with a board. On the wing, MP to the inside. He got a piece of it, and he gets it back. Goodrich, good. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Bryant, the pass to Hill. Just 4 to shoot. Green with the ball. Guarded now by Ball. Wiggins for 3. And Ayton pulls it down. The Bulls have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Levine finds MP. Here's Ball. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
Overall, though, they've taken good care of the ball. That's their first turnover.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Hill, the pass to Bryant. DeRozan against Green. To the paint. Here's Thompson. And Ayton pulls it down.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Golden State has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. And defying the analytics trend, DeRozan's favorite shot still remains the mid-range jumper.
I mean, they've tried to stretch him out with uneven results. Maybe better to surround him with three-point shooters, create space in the medium range area to maximize his effectiveness.
Yep, count it. Green's got his first points in this one.
More of an instinctual play right there from Draymond. Just anticipated that. He knows where that miss is going. Look, his guys don't miss much, but he gets the ones they do.
Sends it home from three-point land. And the Bulls lead by 12.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, we know that Stephen Curry generally is regarded as the greatest shooter the game has ever known. He said for him, quote, "It starts with a great base and foundation and allows everything to feel perfect. The perfect shot feels effortless to me, serene and quiet. It's only me, the rim, and the basketball." powerful words from Stephen.
It is a thing of beauty, Allie. Excellent. Outside, Green. Pass to Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
The excitement on that bench grows as Klay Thompson pours it in.
On the wing, MP. DeRozan outside. Hill against Ball. And here's Levine. Basket counts.
And just phenomenal at reading defenses. Levine understands when to shoot and when to pass in pick and rolls.
To the middle. Here's Thompson. No good. Oh, great D that time from MP.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Pass to Thompson. Here's Bryant. And the layup falls.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possessions.
So we conclude the first half. It's the Bulls. They lead by 13. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Klay at the 2 with Wiggins at the 3. Thomas Bryant out there with Green. And it's Hill in at point guard. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Counted from distance.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pass to Bryant. Outside. Green. Here's Thompson. Oh, just been out. Man.
Make it happen. Wow, what a setup there. Green plays with great speed and plays with great pace. And that's a nice field play.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile one block.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sends shockwaves into the opposition sails.
MP with it. Green picks him up. And Ayton gets it to go.
Ayton pouring a foundation there on the inside, just living in the paint.
The Warriors have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Hill against Ball. Right side, Hill. The shot misses. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Now here's Ball. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Shot clock at 6. Lets it fly. Thompson pulls it in.
Mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
On the break. Ball passes to DeRozan. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. DeRozan's gotten his second bucket.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over.
Klay Thompson is an all-time great. One of the best shooters, hands down. Key part of the great dynasties in Golden State.
Wild section is getting free t-shirts tonight. Let's hear it.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And it's Green missing. Clay can sometimes get overshadowed by his teammates, but Grant, he's definitely one of the stars in this league.
And it seems that Clay doesn't mind that at times he's overlooked. He's all about winning and not worried about press. He's just a great teammate who's easy to play with.
Pass to Wiggins. Thompson outside. Here's Baines. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
That's just a good look from Clay as his teammate was open.
Green against MP. Outside White. And he's going for the lob. And Vucevic slams it in.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. The Warriors have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Wiseman, he's checked in for Thompson.
First team. Substitution on the court.
On the court for Chicago, Lonzo Ball is out there with MP. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Levine in at the 3. And it's Toscano missing.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Green for 3. And it's Chicago with a board.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Levine, that one's good.
Levine has rare physical and athletic tools for his position. He is more than comfortable finishing around the rim.
And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. All right, here's a different question for you, partner. I'll be taking notes. Did you have a favorite city for food in the NBA?
Well, write this down, B.A. So my mom is from New Orleans, so I know New Orleans very well. And so New Orleans was my favorite city, no question. The food there, I'm getting full just thinking about it.
Pass to Ayton. Back to MP. 3-pointer. Doesn't go there. Now he's 6 for 9.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
Thompson in the post. Defended by DeRozan. Thompson's shot is off.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
Ball with it. Now Thompson defending. On the wing, Levine. Pass to DeRozan. Shoots over Hill. Kicks it out to MP. 3 on the clock. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. MP's got 20.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Thompson against Ball. Thompson's shot is off.
He's lost his momentum in a big hurry. Coming off an excellent quarter, now he just can't find the bucket.
Levine passes to MP. To the left wing. On the wing, MP. There's the 3. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
On offense, MP has been locked in, just going after shots, hitting them again and again.
Outside, Green. Down low. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
From deep, MP. That shot, no good. And Golden State will go the other way with it. A minute and a half left to play in the fourth quarter. Outside, Green. And Brent, you were a dunk contest champion in 1996. So when you think of the all-time great dunkers, who's the first person that comes to mind?
I have to go with Vince Carter, probably during my time, the most explosive and exciting slam dunk artist in game that I've ever seen. But if you go through history, we know the likes of Dominique Wilkins and Dr. J. There's been many high flyers and many skywalkers, and we appreciate all of them.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Bulls.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And for the year, this will give them win number 17.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
I have to say, he was totally unleashed tonight, flying up and down the court, helping out however he could. He made a big impact on both ends.
Here's Toscano. Outside, Hill. And a miss there on the triple. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Berry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Again, it's not supposed to be easy, it's just a win for VC, so just enjoy the shots.
Wow, man, player of the month. Well deserved, MP. How does it feel?
You know, the award is nice, but you want to know what really makes me happy? Knowing that I'm pulling my actual weight. There's a lot of people involved in this thing. You got 14 other guys on an active roster, everyone in the G League, coaching staff, the front office. Man, we've got all these people dedicating their lives to the same goal. You want to do your part, but you don't want to waste people's time, so I'm happy I can reward the time that's spent with me, reward them for their hard work, and just help us reach a common goal.
Great stuff as always, MP. Congrats again, and looking forward to the next one.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, thank you. All right, no more questions? Thank you.
Cool, so there's the letter for Player of the Month. What I'm going to do while I'm changing CPU is I'm going to drop Limitless and put on set shooter. That's like how I've been doing the triple threat stunt. You get a boost for holding the ball a second or two before you shoot. Obviously I wouldn't suggest doing that online or using that badge online unless its initial purpose is to using your left wide open, but even then is you Robin at the desk? Let's see. Just a very quick diversion before we carry on.
40 and my career are back, but with all new rewards. At level 1, in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, pick up a free pink t-shirt. And the closing rewards don't stop there. Pick up an NBA 75th anniversary t-shirt at level 6, a Season 2 t-shirt and medallion at level 10, and a Season 2 suit at level 37. The accessories are also in full force this season, with a Build Your Empire basketball available at level 2, a Club 2K Wizard hat available at level 21, and a Season 2 top hat available at level 29. And go-karts were last season. Now there's a gold trike waiting.
The bright lights and tall buildings of downtown Los Angeles setting the scene for us here tonight. Hello, fans. Welcome to this presentation of the NBA Sunday Night Action right here on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Los Angeles Clippers as they go up against the Chicago Bulls. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has shown over the years that he remains one of the most versatile stars in the league. He said, "I pride myself on being effective on both ends. I try to do it all, play the right way, and just get lost in the game. I'll do everything I can to win." And guys, there's still not much he can't do with his combination of size and athleticism.
David, he clearly is a special talent, and his resume shows it. Thank you. Greg, both teams love to push the ball up the floor, even off of made shots.
And trying to get those easy ones before the defense can get set is always an advantage, and you're seeing more and more teams trying to speed up their pace of play.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Zach LaVine is out there with DeRozan. Then it's MP. Then there's Ayton. And it's Ball in at the point guard position. And for the Clippers, the guard spot's filled by Jackson and George. Ivica Zubac is out there with Young, and it's Leonard in at the 3 spot. So the Clippers win the tip. Jackson against Ball. The shot by George, wide open. Misses off the left iron. Bean passes to MP. Here's the floater. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by MP.
One thing MP's always had is a great feel for the game. He doesn't need to see a pass like that. He just feels it.
Now here's Jackson. George up top. DeRozan defending. Young sinks that one from the post.
Well, that's about tremendous vision. And remember, Paul George has the kind of size that allows him to survey the floor beautifully.
And Doris, we know that Paul George has always been a solid passer, but his assist numbers have been trending up.
Yeah, he's been willing of late to take on more playmaking responsibilities. The skill set was there. It's just early in his career, they needed him to be the lead scorer. Now you're talking about a guy you've got to game plan against as a scorer and as a passer.
Yep, that one goes.
Length, athleticism, the ability to work in the painted area, so important to Zach LaVine.
Now George. Last time, 14 points for him. Pass to Leonard. That ball, nice feed that time from George.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
They get the rebound. Here's Ayton, and he banks in the layup. Ayton's got his second basket.
This guy, a relentless force on the glass. DeAndre Ayton going to work and getting the putback.
Pass to Young. To the inside. Here's Leonard. And that one, good.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now, here's DeRozan. 8 points his last outing. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet.
Well, we know this about DeMar DeRozan. The mid-range has always been a special part of his game. And, boy, you do not want to let him start to cook from there.
And it's George finishing it off.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Jackson against Ball. Takes the 13-footer. Here's Ayton. Left side, DeRozan. Shoots over Zubac. DeRozan. That's good. DeRozan's got his second basket of the night.
Well, he's such a smart offensive player. DeMar DeRozan knows the best option there is the quick release on the catch and shoot.
Here's Young. Back to George. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
MP outside. On the wing, Levine. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
I tell you, a number of ways to score off the pick and roll, and Levine makes it look easy.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Victory eluded them last time in Chicago when they faced the Bulls.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Zubac. Marcus Morris comes in for Young. Mann subbed in for Leonard. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Vucevic, he's checked in for 8. Goodrich comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Horton Tucker's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Kobe White in for Lonzo Ball. Here's MP, Paul George. Here's Horton Tucker. And Vucevic throws it down.
Well, Vucevic has a great understanding of the pick and roll game, and his experience paying off there.
Jackson passes to Ibaka. He dishes it to George. Rebounded by Vucevic.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Goodrich. Excellent D there from George. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Trailing by 2. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And that one falls for White.
1 second, guys.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Now here's Johnson. currently averaging almost 6 points a game. 24 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Passes it to MP. Goodrich dishes to MP. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And there's the pass to Vucevic. 5 on the clock. Good work defensively by Ibaka.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Bulls lead by 5. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. Well, Thaddeus Young made it clear. This team was looking forward to this rematch.
We definitely has had our eyes on this game, for them coming back to our house and taking care of business. But that's when any team, we want to be able to beat each and every team that steps foot on the court with us.
Players sometimes, Greg, don't want to admit the games they had circled on the calendar, but he made no bones about it, did he?
No, listen, Kevin, I like that competitive spirit, and this guy backs it up with his play.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. They've got MP. Goodrich is out there with Vucevic. Then it's White, and it's Horton Tucker in at the 3. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Warriors was superb. He finished with 23 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. This is why he's considered a star player. The way he carried his team was incredible. Kevin, we'll see if he can do it again tonight.
Thanks for the report, D.A. Great, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
And Doris, that flow state that athletes can achieve where you're in a groove. When you played and you really had it going, what was it like?
You know what, Kevin, I love the descriptions of players like Damian Lillard or Steph Curry when they are really cooking. They talk about the basket is the size of the ocean, that they hear no noise. They see no defenders. They are simply in this state where all the work they've put in has come to pay dividends, and it's so unique and so amazing to watch.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the three-point attempt by MP. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. The three from MP connects from three-point range. MP's got his first 3 points of the game.
And good understanding by MP. Gets to his spot and gives his team some floor spacing.
Johnson, the pass to Leonard. Over Levine. And it's Leonard missing.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Ball with the bucket.
Well, because he's such a good scorer, passing windows open up for Zach LaVine.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Leonard, the pass to Ibaka. That shot is off. Some solid defense from Ayton. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a three, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Ball dishes to MP. There's the triple, and the three ball is good. MP's got a pair of triples in the second now for Chicago.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes.
And the Clippers call time here.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
Clippers trail by 14. George with the bounce pass. Here's Leonard. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Leonard's got 6.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Ayton uses his length to his advantage. No doubt on the dunk.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And there's the feed to George. And it's George finishing it off.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, mid-range jumpers are something of a lost art these days. They're still practiced by superstars like Kawhi Leonard. Coach Ty Lue said, why not work on the shots that teams are giving up? Down the stretch, mid-range shots win games. Playoffs, too. If you shoot it at a high clip, it's just as good as a 3 for me. Guys?
And they do shoot it at a good clip, and they rely on it quite a bit. David, thank you. Here's ball. Paul George making his last shot. A 3 from MP. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here's Leonard. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Lakers.
And it wasn't only his scoring. The intensity on defense. He nabbed 3 steals that night.
And so here is Chicago. Paul George making his last shot. And Ayton stays with it. Ayton's got 4 points in the quarter.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
George looking over the floor. Second chance shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. He's got 14.
Well, great scorers understand if I can get to the offensive window, that's an easy putback. Nicely done, Paul George.
Levine inside the three-point line. He can't get it to go.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Paul George in this game, guys, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at Los Angeles. The team leaders, George and Leonard, are the wing. Ivica Zubac is out there with Young, and it's Jackson in at the 1. Here's MP. Thaddeus Young picking up that last basket. Drills the three-pointer.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And it's good, 2 points. George has got 16 points.
Gorgeous. That pull-up jumper is simply gorgeous. Paul George rises above everyone.
And we all know what George brings offensively, but it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
Jackson finds George. To the paint, and it's slammed in by Young.
The defense has 0 clue on how to guard Paul George. A screen and roll genius. Fantastic at knowing when to pass.
And with Paul George and his defense, Greg, you almost forget how great of an impact it makes.
He just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy could be considered for the Defensive Player of the Year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that end of the floor.
Here's Leonard. Following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. DeRozan against Leonard. No good that time. Nice D from DeRozan.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
Here's George. Following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. George with the ball. Now defended by MP. And the shot goes in.
Boy, excellent start to this second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Ball kicks to MP. Back to Ball. Ayton against Zubac. Pass to Levine. Over Young. Just 5 to shoot. No good on the shot. And the Clippers will come the other way. Here's Jackson. Ball with the rebound. The Bulls leading by 15.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's DeRozan. He trains the quick shot. DeRozan's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, that basket's all about the handle of DeMar DeRozan. He's worked hard to be able to navigate space.
Chicago grabs the miss. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Levine can't hit.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Young. Oh, and the dunk by Young.
Oh, my goodness, a sensational athlete. Go ahead, Thaddeus Young.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. And, Greg, you look at the power that Kawhi Leonard plays with. Incredibly strong for his position.
And, Kevin, it helps him finish through contact on offense. It also lets him guard bigger men. Kawhi makes great use of that.
Bull substitution.
Johnson against Leonard. Over Johnson. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Chicago's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. So the Bulls 5 right now. They've got Vucevic. MP out there with Lonzo Ball. Then it's Johnson, and it's Goodrich in at the power forward.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
That's the efficiency you want to see from Jackson, using his poise and vision to make a play.
Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Young comes in for Marcus Morris. The Bulls also changing it up. Ayton, he's checked in for Vucevic. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Goodrich. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Johnson.
Well, Kawhi Leonard has turned himself into an offensive force. He's a 3-level scorer, but I think you have to admire the fact that this guy is as versatile as it gets on the defensive end. He could guard 1 through 5 if necessary.
Ball with a wide open look. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Jackson passes to Young. Pass to Zubac. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board. DeRozan's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
MP's shot is good.
And those aren't the type of 3-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Here's Leonard. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. There's Levine, and the jam by Levine.
Now, this guy's a tremendously fast athlete. Levine excels in transition.
Leonard inside, guarded by Levine, and it's Leonard missing. The Bulls leading by 11. MP, that's for 2. Here's DeRozan, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
See, I think it's the athleticism of DeMar DeRozan at work and showing how effective he can be when he hits the glass.
Looking to end the run. Leonard. And the rejection by Eaton. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. Knocked loose. Ball, the pass to MP. Fires the three. Another three for Chicago. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Chicago.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
Yeah, and one more stat that jumps out is their steal total. They have wreaked havoc on the defensive end.
And the Clippers call time here. They trail by 16. 1:39 left in the fourth. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, MP.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good position, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Zubac kicks to Leonard. 5 to shoot. Over Levine. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Good on the triple.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Bulls.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief two-gamer.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for MP.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Young passes to Jackson. Action coming off the assist from Young.
Well, Thaddeus Young is a team-first guy, and if he sees an opportunity to get a teammate a shot, he will deliver it.
Ayton dishes to MP. Takes the three. Good, another from three.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Outside, George. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You'd never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
expand the screen, but I will hear your comments if you make any.
And of course, new quests to complete and new animations in the animation store. In the W, make sure you work your way from bronze all the way to Hall of Fame, because there are plenty of rewards along the way. You can also earn My Team rewards in Season 2 of My Career, and the mode itself has some sweet features that just dropped. But more on that later in the show. Season 2 is poised to be a big season, so build your empire and earn those rewards.
It's now time to meet the visiting Chicago Bulls. At forward, DeMar DeRozan. At point guard, Lonzo Ball. At center, DeAndre Ayton. At forward, Zach LaVine. At guard, MP. Head coach of the visiting team is Billy Donovan.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill, and giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Brian, you could say the alley-oop is perhaps the game's most exciting play. Ricky Rubio said that 80% of the credit should go to the finisher. LeBron James said, quote, the worst passes often lead to the best finishes. And Lonzo Ball said, when you have someone you trust to catch it, you can pretty much throw it wherever.
Oh, yeah, he's had some good ones, Allie. Thanks. And a look at the starters for the Bulls. They've got DeAndre Ayton. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Zach LaVine. Then it's MP, and it's Ball in at the 1. And for the Nuggets, Murray and Barton, the guards. Nikola Jokic is out there with Chris Boucher, and it's Porter in at the 3 spot. And Grant, as you watch the league since you retired, what do you think is the biggest change?
Well, you started to see the three-point boom change towards the end of my career. And, of course, also how centers are used is probably the biggest change of them all.
Tip-off goes to Denver. They kick it out to Murray. Barton, the pass to Jokic. Releases from 15. Hits the front of the rim and out. And here's Chicago. To the middle. Here's DeRozan. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Chris Boucher.
You know, when you get traded, even though it never happened to me, I imagine you're always going to have feelings about it. DeRozan reacted very strongly to leaving Toronto in 2018. He felt betrayed, and I can't say that I disagree with how he felt.
That's good from DeRozan. And the DeRozan trade is an example of why players say, well, ownership isn't always loyal. It should be a two-way street, Clark.
Yeah, I guess that's true, Brian. But, you know, that's why teams are now dealing players who ask for trades. It's a way to kind of collaborate and be in partnership on that kind of move. Eventually, the guy's going to walk in free agency anyway, so loyalty, I think it's more about which side has the power and the leverage in any given situation.
And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Here's MP. Pass the ball. MP outside. The three. Fires in the triple.
Check out the range on MP. Step into the arc and making it look effortless.
And here's Denver. 6-point game. Murray passes to Boucher. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Porter against DeRozan. Shot clock at 5. The Nuggets need to get one up. Here's Boucher. And again, Denver no good. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Pass to MP. From behind the arc. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Nuggets have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Jokic is doubled. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here.
You know, that's a quick 0 for 4 now. At what point do you call a timeout and reset?
Ayton inside, working on Jokic. From deep, MP hits a three-pointer. MP's got 9.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Now a timeout called by Denver. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Chicago.
And with this matchup being East versus West, this is the first of only 2 meetings between these teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a filling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
MP's gone 3 for 3. Perfect so far from long range. Murray is doubled. Martin outside. Outside for Boucher. The Nuggets with another miss.
I mean, just a tough start. Missing their first 5 shots.
MP, the pass to DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Barton. He came away with 14 points in his last game. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining.
Murray against ball. Pass to Jokic. Clock at 4. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Look, this package that Jokic has, instinct, length, timing, you don't have to jump really high if you've got those things working for you to be effective as a rebounder.
A nice shot by MP.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
He hails from a small town in Serbia. Jokic played basketball, but also a number of other sports that he credits for his current skill set.
Yeah, he says water polo helped with the one-hand passes, and volleyball helped with the tip-ins. And the harness racing, well, who knows? But he was obsessed with it.
Here's MP. After the Nuggets picked up a basket just a moment ago. On target from range.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Boy, Murray is a better athlete than he looks. He's actually terrific as an athlete. You have to love seeing him use that momentum to bounce up and throw it down. That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Murray passes to Barton. To the left side wing. Outside Porter. Now Jokic. So versatile on offense, averaging around 23.5 points per contest.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Ball outside. Pass to MP. Inside. Here's Ayton. Ayton draws the double. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that. If you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
First team foul. At the line for Denver, Jamal Murray. 2 shots.
That free throw misses.
To get where you want to go as a team, you need big game players. There's no way around it. And historically, Murray tends to play his best on the biggest stage.
And he's good on the second. And so it's Chicago. A sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a comfortable margin for the Bulls here, guys.
Great offensive energy in that period. They're clearly on a mission.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. MP is out there with Kobe White. Then there's Talen Horton-Tucker. Then there's Nikola Vucevic.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Clippers put on a show. He picked up 33 points and also did a lot of damage from long. He was focused, very productive. The team leaned on him all night, guys.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
And there's a 10-second limit on free throw routines, but we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Brad, do you think that should count as part of their time?
You know, B.A., I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly perhaps. That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
It's good on the putback.
Great anticipation on the tip in. He was ready to make that play.
To the paint. Here's Porter, and then Porter with the dunk.
For the size, the vertical, the explosiveness, Porter Jr. has all the tools to throw it down.
On the wing, MP takes a three. And Campazzo pulls it down.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here.
And he comes up with a bucket. Campazzo's got his first 2 points.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Outside White. Back to MP. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Morris passes to Green. Here's Najee. Morris for three. He can't get it to go.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And the basket by Horton Tucker.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Morris with it, now guarded by MP. Pass to Campazzo, fires the three, knocks down the triple. Campazzo's got 5 points in the quarter.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
Morris outside. To the inside. Here's Najee. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist. Morris has got 3 assists now in this one.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Now here's White. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Goodrich. Back to MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the three. Not going to go that time.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Here's Morris. And there's the rejection. And they'll get another chance. Pass to Campazzo. Second chance shot. MP outside. And here's White. Back to MP. There's 53 seconds left in the second period. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Here's Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Boy, good vision. That Junior saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
And here's MP from outside. Oh, he pipes it. 9 for 14 and showing no let up.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Morris outside. Here he goes. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Vucevic gets the bucket.
Yeah, you know, one of the best parts of Nikola Vucevic's game is his great body, excellent hands, and the high motor makes him an outstanding rebounder.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's the Bulls up by 16. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
On the perimeter, Martin and Porter Jr. Chris Boucher out there with Nikola Jokic. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Ball outside. Pass to Levine. DeRozan with the ball. On the wing, MP. The Bulls need to get off a shot. And Levine gets it to go on the assist by MP. MP's got 5 assists tonight. And Denver's shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Murray with it. Guarded now by Ball. Unloads from 13. And the Nuggets getting another bucket to fall.
In the mid-range, Murray can really make it happen now. He's just that versatile a scorer.
MP finds Ayton. On the wing, MP. He's guarded by Barton. MP, that one's good.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Boucher. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Barton's shot off the mark.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
And when Ball has the ball, it's in good hands. He can run the offense, no doubt.
Barton outside. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Ayton. Jokic, no good.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Levine passes to DeRozan. Now Ayton. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. And the Bulls lead by 21.
Cannot help but to love the court sense and the vision. That's a terrific find by MP.
Here's Jokic. Chicago grabs the miss. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now.
You know, Jokic was offered a multi-year deal in Europe back in 2015, but then had a horrible outing, and the team backed away from him.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, how do I put this? Nikola Jokic, not the most chiseled physique. He said when he first made the NBA, there were no muscles. None. I like being a little bit heavier because guys are pushing me. I need that weight. It's funny they say, quote, he's not even in shape. I'm playing in 80 games, and they still say it. Brian?
The Joker indeed, Allie. Thanks for that. And Barcelona's loss was Denver's gain when Jokic decided to join the NBA.
Yeah, you know, it was a slow start for Jokic, but eventually he showed his unique talent as he got more playing time. In the end, he made the all-rookie first team, and from there, it's been all NBA-level performances.
Now here's Jokic. Inside, here's Barton. Uses the glass on the layup. Barton's got his first bucket in this one.
Elite at moving the ball. Jokic is one of the best passers in the league, regardless of position. No doubt he's the best 5-man passer for sure.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
At the line for two.
And the first one at the line is good.
You can tell Levine has a real enthusiasm and flair for the offensive end of the floor. I mean, he loves to fill it up, but what he loves even more is taking off for one of his spectacular dunks.
Green's checked in for the Nuggets. Martin comes in for Porter Jr. The Nuggets have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Martin outside. Murray for 3. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Hey, that's really good, positive offense from Murray. He knows exactly what he's going to do before the ball even gets there. That's shot preparation, folks.
Now here's White. Good D by Jokic. Left side, Green. Jokic passes to Murray. Back to Jokic. They kick it out to Murray. Off target from three-point range. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Boy, if you let Levine get inside like that with a head of steam, you deserve to get punched on.
Pass to Jokic.
Bulls foul. Alize Johnson. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Bulls.
And Denver has possession. Martin takes it in. He can't hit that time. Good work defensively by White. Outside Johnson. Here's Goodrich. Again, the Bulls score.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
He can't get that one to fall. And so it's Chicago, ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be back in a moment. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Chicago. Now here's Jokic. From outside, off the mark.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
That one goes. Count it.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Now a timeout called by Denver. And trying to stoke the competitive balance, Clark. Seems like the new lottery system has been working.
I agree with you. Flattening the odds a bit, making it a drawing for the top 4 instead of the top 3.
Coming onto the floor for the Bulls.
For Denver, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Pass to Martin. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by the Bulls. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Ball passes to MP. Vucevic with it. Green covering. MP outside. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. The shot no good. And it's Denver the other way. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. It'll be the second game of 4 straight at home. Here's Martin. Back to Campazzo. Lets it go from deep. Drains the triple.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
On the wing, MP. The 3-ball. Sinks the tray. MP's got 33 points.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight. And with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Martin with the bucket.
Now, you got to remember, Barton isn't just a scorer. This guy is also superb at finding open teammates.
And here's MP from outside. Martin pulls it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And Campazzo missing. Chicago has gotten just one of their 4 threes to go here in the fourth quarter. From deep, MP connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now.
2 minutes remaining.
To the paint. Here's Boucher. Drops in the layup for 2.
Well, the analytics would say take either that shot or something from downtown.
MP outside. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
1:36 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Boucher. And finished off by Boucher.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Bulls.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Now, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And they add to the win column, their 19th victory this year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
Well, I thought he was their catalyst tonight, guys. Moving the rock, actively looking to set other guys up. Outstanding work.
And here's MP from outside. He buries it from 3. MP's got 45 points.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Martin against Vucevic. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
We've got 28 seconds left in the final quarter. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
close to it, but sure I am going to do training.
Yo, what's up, man? Hey, man. Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Now I've got 3 stars and I'm just going to let it run out.
Good snatch, MP!
Bring it in, fellas. We got a lot of work to do. We have got to find a way to create more scoring opportunities in transition. Today, we gotta work on getting easier buckets in transition.
Sorry about the delay there.
Get started, man. Let's get it started.
Come on, box him out, man.
Bear with me 2 seconds. Having a small issue. I said there's going to be a 3 or 4 minute break. Continues. If you're watching this as a video after, fast forward. Yeah, this is just a quick break. Feel free to fast forward in the video format. Cleaning my glasses.
Get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
what's up? It's 24K Golden, and I'm real excited to let y'all know that I'm going to be in the 2K22 soundtrack. So make sure y'all go check out my track this week in NBA 2K22. Peace.
We are here with featured artists from Season 2 of NBA 2K22, 24K Golden. Welcome to 2K TV, and you've been playing 2K for a long time. Since when?
Probably like 2009.
And you were featured for the first time, I think, in 2K20,
Yeah.
then again in 2K21.
And now the starting lineup for your Phoenix Suns. At small forward, at 6'6" number 39. Starting at the other forward position, at 6'6", number 16, Chandler Hutchison. Manning the middle, at 7'0".
And a good third hand with pregame.
Thank you very much, Kevin. As Coach Monty Williams tells it of Devin Booker, he's a...
He sure is, David. Great report. Thanks. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. They've got MP. Levine is out there with DeRozan. Then there's Ayton. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot. And for Phoenix, a star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And there's Mohamed Bamba. And it's Freeman in at the 3 spot. Yeah, tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience.
And we'll see some spectacular plays, but also a few boneheaded ones as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
And so it's the Suns getting on the board first. A 3 from MP. The shot that time, not on target. Booker against MP. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
The quick, clean shot there from Booker. Strong mechanics give him great accuracy.
And here's MP for 3. The three-pointer is right on target.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it'll be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
Yeah, should be a fun game to watch. I mean, 2 teams that don't see each other that much. They'll learn a lot about each other tonight.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
And the rejection by Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
And the basket by MP.
He's finding some good shots early on, and what you like about it, he's not trying to do too much.
And Craig, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
And the Bulls, another 3.
3-point field goal.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Booker looking around. Rebound by the Bulls.
You know, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should be easy.
The 3 from MP. That shot off. The Suns go the other way with it. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
Well, they certainly made their presence felt on defense. They were active and rejected a number of shots.
Now Ball. After Devin Booker missing on that last 3-pointer. Bamba against Ayton. And Chris Paul picks up the foul.
Chris Paul.
That's his first foul. Rizzo is checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Vucevic checked in for Chicago. Goodrich comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Ball against Paul. Here's Vucevic. Count it.
What an excellent distributor Zoe is. I mean, he has a knack for getting it to his open teammates.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
So for the Bulls, Horton Tucker's checked in for Zach LaVine, and it's White in for Lonzo Ball. Suns trail by 5.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Garner covered by MP. On the wing, MP. From deep. And he's good on the three ball. MP's got 12 in the game.
It's scary when MP is going off like this. His adrenaline starts flowing. The teammates getting pumped. And then it's like a runaway train.
Now here's Paul. Really played well against Sacramento in his last outing. Charge passes to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock to stop the drought. Out to Charge. A second chance effort. The shot off that time. Great D that time from Vucevic. Goodrich against Charge. And here's MP for 3. And the Bulls, another 3-point
field goal.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Drops it in from 11 feet.
Shoot mid-range. Paul is one.
On the wing, MP. 3-pointer. That one is good again. He's 6 straight for the 4 with the basket.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. A 12-point game. Great D that time from Vucevic.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. MP fires from way outside. Doesn't go, only his 3rd miss in 9 tries. Johnson, that's for 2, and he hits the jump shot. On the wing, MP. Buries it from 3-point range. MP's got 21. MP has been leading the charge for the Chicago Bulls. An historic feat during the quarter, launching and making a phenomenal number of 3-pointers like never seen before. Only in the NBA. Back right after this. And to begin his career, Devin Booker labored through half a decade of losing in Phoenix. And he opened up about what it means now to be on the other side.
That's what I've been waiting on. Playing competitive basketball, night in and night out. Keep my head down, staying locked in and seeing tunnel vision, trying to play the right way, do it all. Keep winning basketball games, and we have the culture and the foundation around here to make it happen.
We really do. Great to see his patience rewarded.
And so often, young players on losing teams can go astray. Credit Booker for staying solid through the adversity.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Bulls team out there.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, and now they got to find a way to keep it going, keep growing that lead.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. We've got Johnson. Smith is out there with Zeller. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Gardner in at the shooting guard. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against the Nuggets was tremendous. He scored 45 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of 3-pointers. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
I think he will, because he takes being a leader seriously, and it shows in how he approaches things at both ends of the floor.
And here are the Suns now. The Bulls knocking down the three. White against Ball. Smith inside. Johnson outside. Smith scanning the floor. Second shot opportunity. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Vucevic has got his fourth rebound in this one. Chris, congrats again on your call to the Hall of Fame. Not to put pressure on someone currently in the NBA, but does anyone out there now remind you of you back in the day?
Well, you know what, Kevin, I try not to look at it like that, but there are a lot of players that play the same position, in which I love how they play. I love how he plays. I see similarities. I definitely see some similarities in the way that we passed and tried to make sure that we would point forwards. But I tell you what, instead of seeing similarities in anyone, I tell you what,
and the first time out of the game called for Chicago. And guys, Cody Zeller, the number 4 pick in the 2013 draft, he's carved out a niche as an effective role player.
Yeah, what I like about Zeller is that he knows his role. He doesn't force anything out there. He just plays his game. He's a quality teammate guys like playing with.
And the Bulls making a change here. Andre Ayton's checked in for Vucevic. DeRozan comes in for Goodrich. Zach LaVine's checked in for Johnson. And Ball subbed in for White. And here are the Suns now. Following the three-pointer by MP. Here's Hutchison. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution you love to see.
And that's a display of DeRozan's athletic ability, making his presence felt on offense.
Suns trail by 19. Booker with it. Boy, that win against the Kings. He's another guy who really showed up to play. Pass to Freeman. Bamba trying to break free. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
.114 left in the first half of the game. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Ayton. MP finds Ball, and good that time. And the Bulls lead by 19.
He's good at reading defenses. I mean, MP enjoys finding ways to find wide open teammates, like right there.
And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
On the wing, MP. Covered by Smith. MP, good again. He's on tonight, 9 for 13 shooting.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooting percentage.
Freeman passes to Booker. Down low. Makes it off the glass.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Outside DeRozan. Now Levine. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. With his first shot attempt, the offensive rebound. And so a pretty lopsided game to the first half. Bulls lead by 19. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. with the second half upon us. We'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
So for Chicago right now, MP out there with ball. Then it's DeRozan. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's Ayton in at the 5. To the middle. Hutchison's shot is off.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And here's MP for 3. Trains the three-pointer. MP's got the first bucket of the third here for Chicago. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling, whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, but DA, I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And that 84% free throw percentage is a testament to all the hard work he's put in on the line.
And the first one drops.
You know, so much hype around Ayton. Has that rare combination of NBA-ready body, productivity, and upside.
Ayton hits them both. This Sun squad struggling. Inside, here's Zeller, and a missed layup.
Hard work on the boards. A lot of competition for that one, but he's got the limp to be the first one, too.
MP finds DeRozan. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Ball, the pass to Ayton. Over Zeller, and he overshot that one, missing.
You expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
Paul with the 3, drills it from outside. Paul's got 7 points in the game.
What I like about Paul, he picks smart shots to take, especially when he's behind the arc.
Pass to LaVine. MP right side. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. All right, Greg, I'm going to put you on the spot. Who do you think right now has the best backcourt in the NBA?
Oh, my goodness. I mean, so many terrific backcourts to choose from. You know, Phoenix has got to be in that conversation with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. But I'll tell you what, with the Splash Brothers healthy and back at it, it's just hard to beat that combination.
And Zeller kicks to Saric. Shot clock at 3. Johnson, that's for 2. And again, it's the Suns missing. The Bulls leading by 19. MP dishes to Vucevic. LaVine wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
Yeah, and how about the confidence LaVine has? I mean, he feels like he can get these shots whenever he wants.
Paul looking over the floor. They grab their own miss. Here's Garner. That one a tad off line to the right, but drops in for him.
A few create as effortlessly as Paul. I mean, he sets his guy up for us.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work, gets the most out of his teammates, and has done that wherever he's played.
To the middle. Here's Saric. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Saric has got his first basket of the night.
Well, you got to respect the interior game of Saric. I mean, he's solid at using his size to his advantage down there.
As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone, and he's the engine to this whole operation.
And here is Paul. Following the three-pointer by MP. Ball against Goodrich. Passes it to Garner. Dishes it to Zeller. To the inside. And he slams it one-handed.
Well, this is the kind of teammate Zeller is, willing to give it up when he has guys open.
And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. 22 is their biggest lead. And the pass to Goodrich. Outside, Levine. For three. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
That's a 2 from Paul. Offensive rebound.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
The Bulls leading by 17. MP finds Levine. The 3 from MP. That's good, and it's MP. Levine with the assist.
Three-point field goal.
MP's got 9 points here in the second half. Paul against Monroe. And it's Paul missing. And so it's Chicago, controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Oh, beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's...
Coming on to the floor.
Watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter,
2 minutes
and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You know, you don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You may have to teach them the game, but they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got Mohamed Bamba. Cameron Johnson is out there with Booker. Then it's Zeller. And it's Šarić in at the small forward spot. And here's Booker following the three-pointer by MP. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Ball with it. Bamba picks him up. The 3 from MP. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
Field goal.
Ball's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Bulls.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They based their offense around the three-point shot today, and that was the right move. It's been a huge weapon for them all game.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball, and we've seen that tonight as well.
So both teams making some changes here. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Ulmer, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.
Right, let's see what I can get away with not having. Actually, no, I'll leave it. Yeah, for now, I'll leave it. Get my playmaking bugs.
I see you out there doing work. Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do. Get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
2K Labs. If you haven't played, you need to know all the fine every single one of these for 24. Watch this in video format, do remember, and you can watch it